Good morning, it is 6:40 AM and I'm doing my morning early morning walk. This is kind of a repeat of what I did on the last trip when I was about midway through the trip last time, not right at the end, but I thought I'd do it before I lose the chance. Apologies for the abrupt end to the vlog last night. I was just a little bit tired and a little bit blue because the trip's coming to an end. So we called it and went to bed early. For some reason watched Home Alone. I did offer Gemma the option of coming on the walk with me. She said, if when you're getting dressed, if I want to come for a walk, I'll get dressed with you. She was still snoring as I left, so I just left her to it. I didn't sleep well at all last night. Anyway, let's explore, see if we can see any wildlife. I'm checking the perimeter. It would be really nice if there was a path that just ran the entire perimeter. We could have a proper look then. But the paths tend to run the perimeter of the car park, not the perimeter of the resort. And I don't want to walk up the road. It freaks the bus drivers out. I found a little an old party here. There's 3 of them. 2 of them have just run it in the bush and there's 1 remaining. All over there. There's 5 of them there. I can hear squeaking as well, that must be them. A lot of these brown anoles we see around here are actually an invasive species from Cuba. The native one here is called the green anole. You do sometimes see them, but I think they're generally higher in trees. I seem to recall that from just the Zovas, that they live higher up in the trees and the browns live on the ground, so they don't really bother each other too much. There's too much activity on the perimeter to see any animals now. The buses are running already and people are heading to parks. Probably to Animal Kingdom by the looks of it. I feel like I did exactly the same last time. I left it just that bit too late to see anything interesting. Some nice gardens. I think we came through here the other night actually, when I was getting food. I must be out a little earlier than last time, because last time I walked straight to the Mikado and got us drinks, then walked back, and this time I'm going to be there 5 minutes early. I can smell bacon as well, it's making me hungry. Because we wanted to get a sandwich last night, but the Mercado had sold out and completely. He's like, well, there goes our plan for some supper. We probably could have asked him to make one, to be honest. It's a nice morning. I think I went across the bridge last time and I've not done this time. Market's not quite open yet, so continued me stroll. People queuing outside, so I'll let them get in before I wander up and just grab drinks. And I stroll down the corridor of doom. Oh, it's very quiet in here today. Well, it is 7 AM. Drinks acquired. And I think it's getting late enough now to speak with normal voice and not quite a hushed tone, so I don't wake people up. Admittedly, I don't think I'm waking anyone up around here because we're not near any rooms. We'll continue the stroll back to the room. See what I can see. Probably nothing now. Everything will be awake and gone. So today we have Hollywood Studios. At 4:30 we're picking a car up. And then from there we might go out for dinner somewhere off property, try and save a few quid and get a proper sit down meal somewhere rather than a quick service or something. Maybe do a quick run to Walmart, and I don't know if we're going to go back to a park in the evening or not, but we'll have the car, so I guess we could just drive to one if we want to. The problem we have, right, on this trip, the park's only open until 9 other than Magic Kingdom. So unless you want to go to Magic Kingdom, by 9 o'clock-ish, if you've not actually gone to well, by about 8 o'clock-ish, if you've not actually gone to a park for the evening, there's no point, so you just come back to the resort, and then you're kind of kicking your heels. It's a kind of a similar experience that we had in Disneyland Paris, where like those parks shut at like 7, 8. And then we just went back to the room and it was like, well, there's not really much else to do now other than have a beer or watch TV. Look at all the sand that got washed last night because of the rain. It was really heavy. I'm surprised there's not more flooding today, but things do drain quite quickly here. Heading past Cabanas. There's a big bird up there, look at that. Oh, it's a swallowtail kite, Gemma will be jealous. Beautiful. 2 of them. Oh well, so my little plan to see some wildlife wasn't without bearing fruit. And there's a Disney bunny. And quite a few around this spot. There's another one here as well. As soon as you get to a point up here and the noise from the animals just picks up. Now there's the lagoon area along here. There's probably a lot of frogs in there. This is by where our last room was, so we did find a lot of frogs when we came back one day. Just lifting with noise. All in there as well. There's hundreds of frogs in there. There's our nearest pool. We haven't used it. We didn't use it on the last trip either. I'm gonna pop out the back here and see if I can see any froggies or anything interesting. I think I've come out quite early actually. I didn't mean to come out this far. Our bus stop's like way down, well it's down there. As I was coming out of the spot where we normally wander in from the bus. I just randomly walk across the car park there. Again, I'm checking the edge of the woods over there. We did see what we think was a trash panda in the woods when we were getting the bus the other day, so with a look. I do mean raccoon, by the way. Well, not much more wildlife, but we're almost back to our room now. So I'll catch up with you later. And we're back at Hollywood Studios, and this time we're actually going to Hollywood Studios. I'm not sure what the plan is just yet. We were going to try and get on rides, but Park Business is showing 9 on the app that I used today. And busy on other ones as well. It is a Sunday, so we'll just play it by ear and see where we end up. Explore a little bit, have some fun. Probably go back to the resort later because someone forgot his driver's license picking up the car. But to be honest, there's probably no way we were staying out from 8:30 till 4:30.
No, it's going to be a sweaty one again.
Yeah, it is. It's already kind of clammy now. And we're in the park. Just like that, easy as pie. It is very efficient. I remember days of queuing for bag check and queuing for entrance.
Yeah.
And now we just queue for rides and queue for coffee. So while it's our last full day and our last chance to ride Rise, we're going to go and do it because the queue has just dropped to 60. So we'll see if we can get on it. 60 minutes is acceptable for that ride. It's a good long ride, and I think it seemed like last time we rode it, they included the actual ride in the wait time.
Yeah.
So we were out well within 60. Seems quite quiet now actually when we're in this bit. We'll see how busy it is later though. Oh, I didn't get me frozen Jack Daniels and cola. Yeah, it will be, and I'm driving.
Oh yeah, never mind.
No, I think I've had enough booze, so.
Till tonight.
Till tonight, yeah. Gemma just checked and Rise just dropped to 50 minutes. So we are hightailing it, rope drop style. We're doing that walk run thing.
Oh yes! I'm getting all sweaty. Nice glass of blue milk when we finish.
Yeah. Baby Yoda! Sorry, Grogu. Enjoy it while it's this quiet, because this will be the last time today, I think. through. We'll see how we do. I would say it's worth doing early entry even if you don't plan legging it to a ride. Just to get the pictures when it's quiet.
Yeah.
Quieter.
Morning.
Morning. There you go, 50 minutes. Let's see if that's true. Currently 25 past. 8.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should we be at flight prep? No need for faking your helpless ride. Ground crews, deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Attention all passengers. This ship is now to the command of the First Order. You will disembark this vessel and proceed down the corridor to your right for processing. Now, go.
Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Attention all breach. Critical not being located. There they are! Fire!
These same bots just follow us. Take the list down. Hurry! No, not up! I said down!
You will tell me the location of the secret base. And then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
Lieutenant back here. Back? You're alive. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure.
40 minutes from entrance to exit. Can't argue with it.
Nope.
It was good. You enjoy that?
Very good. The second call was very different.
Yeah, it was completely different. Well, not a completely different route, but it's different enough to repeat ride.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it, and it was running in air mode, which was cool. Oh, and Gemma's just spotted some space cardinals in this tree. This space tree here. There's a male, beautiful red plumage on him. The space ones shoot lasers from their eyes. It's really weird. So, I don't moan on our channel, we're super lucky to be here, but I will say Rise does seem to bring out the weirdest dude bro idiots that just can't like stay quiet and let people enjoy the ride.
At least they didn't give away secrets to the ride. Like,
No, that's true, but they were just being like annoying, and unfortunately they were in the other car, so it didn't really affect our ride.
We had a nice family in our car.
Yeah. We're gonna go and wander over to Alien Swearing Sauces. We're gonna head over to Alien Swirling Sauces, which is currently showing 20 minutes. We'll see what it's like when we get there. And maybe ride that one as well. We've had good luck in this park, haven't we?
We had good luck with rides.
Yeah. The only things we haven't ridden that we'd probably want to are Toy Story Mania and also Slinky, but we're not
We could have
too
done
fussed
Toy
about
Story Mania
Slinky.
this morning, but we wanted to do rides.
Yeah, Rise took priority over Toy Story. And we're not too fussed about Slinky because we're not the biggest fans of it. I don't mind it, Gemma's
It's
not.
alright, it's a kiddie coaster.
Yeah, it's just not worth the queues, in my opinion.
No. If it was a 20-minute wait or half an hour wait, we'd give it half an hour.
But it's a good family coaster, so if you've young
Yeah, it
ones,
is.
first row, well, first big-ish roller coaster, it's a good one to go on. It's nice and smooth. Fuck the fuck up, fuck the fuck.
Oh, yeah. Tell me what.
No lap sitting, I've been told. I was going to.
That's not talking big.
It's tits in my head on all the decorations.
Yeah, it's a the alien in the middle.
The galaxy awaits. Nirvana awaits.
Nirvana away.
Allah awaits.
What's up with some grunge? Oh, we're around again. And that was it. Not long ago. Although probably for the
Exiting your rocket.
best. Did you enjoy that?
I did.
It's silly
I
fun.
like it.
It's silly fun. I like it too. Reminds me of the whip at Blackpool when we were kids. The little mini one that really threw you around the corners. I think we went on that until we were like almost, possibly, actually too big to ride it. So we're gonna get some dinner because we're quite hungry, and again we're gonna go to Backlot Express because I fancy the basic park burger. I don't know what it is. The Disney park burgers are just, sometimes when it's warm, that's just what I want to eat here. We were going to go to ABC Commissary, but they've kind of ruined the menu there for me because it used to do all like pot roast and ribs, and now it does. Pork tacos look okay, but it's like sandwiches mainly now.
Okay. Salad, right?
Yeah. Stair tours is up to 20 minutes. Still not got to the heights of 50 that it was the other day.
Oh.
While we were stood, 105 for Smuggler's Run and Rise. But while we were stood chatting back there, we were watching Slinky Dog, and it just went down, and it's been down for like an hour at least now.
Tower Terrace been down all morning.
And yeah, not having the best morning over at Hollywood Studios. Well, considering it's supposed to be a busyness of 9, it doesn't feel all that busy.
No, it doesn't.
Not when two big rides are there.
Everyone's queuing in cars.
Yeah, true. I should say as well, we were chatting to Princess of Adventures over at Toy Story. It was nice to say hello. And we also had someone come and say hello to us while we were here. And I do have to apologise because we didn't get your name, but it was really nice to speak. There's a gang of squirrels just turned up. I think it's safe to say, given where we are, that these guys have been fed before by humans because they are not worried. Yeah, and this one's flat out on the cool surface now because it's warm. You know the drill. A basic park burger. Bit of ketchup. And Indiana Jones soundtrack over in the background. Did you enjoy your park burger?
No, it was nice actually. It tastes like Burger King.
Yeah.
And that was my first ever park burger.
Really? Blimey.
Yeah. I always go for chicken normally.
Yeah, true. So what are we doing now?
Laundry.
Wandering. We're wandering now for a little bit. It is quite warm and very humid. And we managed to catch a cavalcade, which we completely missed prior to the Incredibles and Edna and Sully. Dropped into the shop, picked up a couple of t-shirts. The Baseline Tap House shirt, which I've been looking for since the first trip. to baseline earlier in the last week. And the Paging Mr. Morrow shirt, it's the new blue one, it's really nice. Gemma's just going to get an Instax photo of the tower. She got all of the icons and weenies in the parks. There's a few more shops, I think. Hey, we managed to find a t-shirt for Gemma as well. It is a good day. Gemma picked this shirt out, but without the makeup stain. It's a really nice shirt, actually. With our little finish of shopping, we're going to head out now. We're going to go back to the resort for a little bit, try and have a cool off, maybe go in the pool. It's like we timed that well, the rain started. It's like summer rain though, it's nice.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be like a little spotty shower.
Yeah.
Isn't it one of those mean dog clouds while I go off?
That is true. Hidden Mickeys in the lift. Just heading down to the pool for an hour before we pick the car up later. The weather is nice, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of a swim. We would have been about an hour earlier, but I fell asleep. Like major, yeah. Major fell asleep, like proper snoring fell asleep. Change of plan. That pool is closed due to unscheduled cleaning again. And it definitely wasn't me this time, I've not even been in it. We're going to walk around to the small pool that I showed this morning on the vlog as we walk past. See if that one's busy. If that one's quieter, that could be a bonus actually, because that one doesn't have a restaurant near it or anything like that, and doesn't have slide or entertainment. Brief swim completed. And that second pool was quite quiet.
Got smacked in the head with a frisbee.
Yeah, apart from that.
That was funny though.
Yeah, it was the youngster threw it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mum was very apologetic. It's like, we'll find out.
It was like a soft frisbee.
Yeah. And we saw another swallowtail kite fly over, which was nice, because Gemma got to see one. Just listening to the mockingbird squawking at us as we go past.
Saying, get away from my nest, get away from my nest.
Didn't make him the lift. Again. Back wandering again. This time not in swimwear. This time we're going to the lobby. We're going to get a lift to the car care centre this time rather than the site transport. The site transport we could get and it's free, but we'd have to book it an hour before and we kind of didn't. So we're just going to get a lift. It's like $10 in a lift. Did have a bit of a scare for a moment because it said the car care centre shut at 3 and it's 3:30 now. 4:15. But actually it is the service centre that shuts at 3. And the animal pickup shuts at 6 or 7, we're not sure. Yep, the pool is open again. The little pool was really nice actually. It was a little bit more relaxed, apart from the frisbee to Gemma's head, but didn't touch me, so we were fine. And then up via the lounge. It's quite busy in here today.
Yeah, a bit paused, isn't it?
One lift book. We use the lift app because, well, previously when we used to come, you could get the minivans on that if you wanted to, so it was all just in one app. But I mean, it's exactly the same as, largely the same as Uber. And this trip, we've never used it until today. Alright, and he's going to be here quite early. Car number 2, and would you believe it, it's this Jeep Cherokee here. Right, we're in. This one's rather fancy actually, it's quite nice. Obviously a decent size like SUV, which, I mean, I rented full size and they gave me an SUV this time, so, you know, full size normal car. Well, there'll be loads of room in the back for this, I imagine. And
yeah, for the cases, it's great,
kids.
isn't it?
But yeah, should be alright this. Anyway, we'll get moving.
We've had a Jeep Cherokee in the past, it wasn't as fancy as this.
We've had Jeep Patriot and Jeep Compass.
Oh, we've not had the Cherokee.
Jeep Cherokee.
So have we got the full set now?
We're getting there. We need a Grand Cherokee, we need a Wrangler. Is it Wrangler? Or Renegade, or there's all sorts.
Oh yeah, the ones that have all like
and then that
military
little
style.
Fiat one that they do in the UK, everyone likes in the UK. I do like that one actually. Anyway, I'll get us comfy and we'll set off. So since last time we came here, we were, let's just say we were very tired. We decided to come back and have a little bit more of a relaxed peruse of random Florida tat. We really should go to a tat shop as well. We've just booked in at Uno for dinner, one of our old favourite kind of chain restaurants. but it was one of the places that did actually accept bookings, and we didn't want to be and we didn't want to be stuck driving around trying to find a place with an hour wait, because apparently that off-site, that has been an issue. Anyway, I'll probably continue on the phone in Walmart because I feel a bit self-conscious vlogging on a vlogging camera. Gemma just walked in and went, okay, so where are the baskets? They're behind this big blue stack of baskets here. So that's where they get all the shirts from there, see, in the parks.
Like family vacation.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Grandpa. Feel like the achiness. They got better Disney year merch here than they do in the parks. Also like $14 as well.
You got an 8th tour in that one?
Finally, after all our hunting, we're finding like suitable for boys Disney t-shirts. Threw this shirt in for me as well, $13. I am kind of tempted. Feels like Vice Grip Garage merch.
I feel like you'd have to go to a freezing factory event to get away with wearing that.
How disappointed am I that they don't have this in my size? I genuinely looked as well. Sponge. Ah, good old Uno. Although this isn't our usual one. We normally got the one on iDrive. We just think it's Kissimmee. Could have gone to Old Town. We drove past it. So we did actually book here. It was free online to book on that open table app. But it's pretty much empty.
I don't know if it was wise though, because she's the only server.
Right.
Because she said to the person who set us out, am I the only server right now? And she said, yeah.
Super quick service in here. I got the steak, sirloin, and Gemma got this pizza. What is it?
The Windy City Works.
The Windy City Works pizza. You've had this before?
Yeah.
Oh, you get that all the time,
It's
don't
my
you?
go-to pizza.
And then you become the windy one.
Pizza's so good, isn't it? It's got like mushrooms, hamburger, pepperoni, peppers and onions.
Very nice. Enjoy, honey. So if you are interested, this is the Cherokee that we rented. It's 29,000 miles. It's had a bit of a life. Couple of dings and dents in it, but I always get well, obviously you really always should get collision damage waiver. So yeah, there's nothing to worry about on that. They don't even look twice if you've got collision damage waiver. It's actually really nice to drive. It's very smooth. It's the V6 model, so it's reasonably quick, and it does have the automatic trunk on it, the boot,
And all the
which I've
seats
never
are
had on a
all
car before.
automatic to adjust them and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was quite nice.
Proper posh.
I know, I'm gonna have to get one. Well, we've got a few more years on our Mazda, I think. So now we're back, and we think we're gonna have a last night beer in the Dahlia Lounge, which is at the top of the tower. Gemma's got her eye on a cocktail as well. You brought
Grand gin tonic. Signature drink of the resort.
lovely. Also, forgot to mention dinner was. You enjoy your pizza?
Yes.
It's good.
I've got some here.
Yeah, brought some back.
Later.
Steak did the trick. It wasn't the best steak I've had, but it was.
It's a chain restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah, it was more than pleasant enough. And the meal itself was what, $47
$7, yeah.
for 2 drinks, 2 entrees.
Pizza's like $15.
When you've done like 2 weeks of Disney, that's like, it feels like a bargain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, alright, enjoyed it.
Hidden Mickey.
I thought it might be an idea to have ponchos with us after the last 2 nights' weather. And of course tonight the weather's pretty good. And there is a bunny. There are a specific species of bunny, but I can't remember what it was.
Are they like brush rabbits or something?
They're like marsh rabbits or something like that. So at the reception, the resort has a little guide with all the nature in and wildlife you see in the area, and that was one of the things they actually mentioned. And they mentioned the little blue heron, I think, or something like that. Anyway, we're going up to the Dahlia Lounge up there. I don't know what that entails. No, let's not do that again after the last trip. We aren't going to get very, very drunk. We're just going to have a couple of drinks for the evening. And a nice time and see the view. Yes, if you haven't seen our previous trips, the last time we went to the Dahlia Lounge, we were very drunk before we even got there.
Really?
Well, I was very drunk, and it was your dad's fault. This time I'm stone cold sober. I even had cola with my tea. Funnily enough, I think I might be wearing the same shirt that I wore last time we came up here. What a faux pas. Another rabbit. Definitely a bit of rain in the air. It is spitting. And here's the Dahlia Lounge. Very nice. The view is just amazing. Yeah, we haven't actually seen the view in the light because the last time it was dark by the time we got. See Swan and Dolphin over there. And the new Swan Reserve. There's the Tower of Terror. I'm working my way to it. I'm assuming that might be kissing me over there. Galaxy's Edge here. And as Gemma mentioned, one of the lizard beaches there. And if you want to really ruin the magic for yourself, there's Everest. Yeah, and the Tree of Life. And you can see Pandora just in the distance there as well. So I had the classic cocktail of a glass of High Life. This is that gin, Grand Gin Tonic, which is the speciality
like
drink
an orange
here.
and a Seville orange and some tonic. House-made tonic it is.
And I fancied some cheese, so this is 4 different aged Manchego cheeses.
3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months.
And then we got some honey though, look at that. And then
quince paste.
Ah, what's that?
It's a fruit paste.
I see, and then some things underneath
Like
that.
almonds.
Right, there we go.
Okay, I listened.
Good job, Gemma was listening, yeah. So some of the evening shows are now going off. Hollywood Studios, Little P, you can actually see Old Town Kissimmee over there. Epcot should be over that way at some point, as everyone stood out now to try and watch the Epcot show, but I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it too well from up here. So obviously last time we came, Hollywood Studios had a big fireworks show, and that was literally here. And you could see it really well, but right now it's a little bit less. It looks really pretty up here with it all lit up now though. And over in the distance there is Harmonious. Oh well, that was some of the Hollywood Studios fireworks, but unfortunately I wasn't quick enough to catch them. So there's the smoke from the Hollywood Studios fireworks. Second drink for the evening, I went for the Manhattan that they make here, which is really nice, which I had before, but I can remember it this time. Gemma, what did you get?
The sangria tea.
Yes, Gem's got the sangria tea. Is it nice?
Yep.
Cheers here. Cheers. So, have you had a nice evening here?
A lovely evening.
Yeah, the Dahlia Lounge.
Yeah, we sat with a lovely family from Massachusetts. We had a nice little chat about Disney. It's good.
Funny how like you can just chat about Disney for like an hour. Well, not even Disney, just like holidays and things as well. It was good fun. Had a couple of cocktails. You had a couple of cocktails, I had one, a couple of beers. Oh yeah, and the cheese pub was nice actually, yeah. If you're interested, the Manchego, was it Manchego? 6 months vintage is probably about right. When you get up to 12, it kind of, it's like that cheese that's been at the back of your fridge too long. So we'll see.
The almonds were very nice.
The almonds were nice, yeah. So we'll probably see you back at the room when we commence packing. Did have to chuckle then as we got into the lift. Another couple joined us, and the gentleman had long hair like myself, only he was a little bit more male pattern balding on top, and his partner, I think, said, pointed at me and went, "That's what you'd look like if you had hair." In his defence, he had a lot less grey than I did. Well, Gemma's completely starkers, so we can't end the vlog together. Well, we're going to end it here now with a curtain backdrop and a battery that's running out, so this might end soon. We'll probably catch up with you tomorrow when we are going to go to Magic Kingdom. And Gemma will be dressed at that point. And obviously we've got packing to do. So thank you for watching. Whew. Thankfully I always have spare batteries in my back pocket, or bag as this case may be. So thanks for watching and we will see you tomorrow. Good night. Night, Gem.
Night.
Get dressed next time.